Are you ready to jumpstart your IT career and pass the CompTIA A+220-1101 exam on your very first attempt? In this video, we will cover CompTIA A+220-1101 Core 1 practice exam questions and answers. Master the CompTIA A+220-1101 Core 1 exam with our comprehensive practice test. In this video, we are diving into 30 high-yield mock exam questions specifically designed for the CompTIA A+ Core 1 certification. We will cover mobile devices, networking, hardware, virtualization, and cloud computing. Make sure to grab a pen and paper to track your score as we go through these real-world scenarios. A user's laptop screen appears very dim, and the image is only visible when holding a flashlight directly against the glass. Which component most likely needs replacement? Option A, LCD panel. Option B, inverter. Option C, video cable. Option D, GPU. The correct answer is B. The inverter is responsible for providing power to the backlight of older LCD screens. If the image is visible with an external light source, like a flashlight, it indicates that the LCD itself is functioning and receiving video signals. But the backlight system has failed. Since the inverter powers that backlight, it is the most probable cause of failure. Modern LED screens don't use inverters. But for the 220-1101 exam, this is a classic troubleshooting scenario. A technician is configuring a SOHO router. The client wants to ensure that specific internal servers are accessible from the internet while hiding the rest of the network. Which feature should be used? Option A, DHCP. Option B, port forwarding. Option C, MAC filtering. Option D, UPnP. The correct answer is B. Port forwarding, or destination NAT, allows external traffic from the internet to reach a specific device or service on a private internal network based on the port number. This is the standard method for hosting a web server or mail server behind a SOHO router. DHCP assigns IP addresses. MAC filtering restricts access based on hardware IDs. And UPnP is used for automated port opening but is often disabled for security reasons. Which of the following RAID levels provides both high performance and redundancy but requires at least 4 drives? Option A, RAID 0. Option B, RAID 1. Option C, RAID 5. Option D, RAID 10. The correct answer is D. RAID 10, also known as RAID 1+0, combines the benefits of RAID 1, mirroring for redundancy, and RAID 0, striping for performance. Because it requires mirroring each stripe set, it mandates a minimum of 4 disks. RAID 0 offers speed but no redundancy. RAID 1 offers redundancy but no speed gain. RAID 5 offers a balance with 3 or more disks using parity. A company is using a cloud service where they manage the OS, software applications, and data, while the provider manages the hardware and virtualization layer. Which cloud model is this? Option A, SaaS. Option B, PaaS. Option C, IaaS. Option D, DaaS. The correct answer is C. Infrastructure as a service. IaaS provides the fundamental building blocks of computing, virtual servers, storage, and networking. The customer is responsible for managing the operating system, middleware, and applications. SaaS, software as a service, is managed entirely by the provider. And PaaS, platform as a service, provides a platform for developers to build applications without managing the underlying OS. A user reports that their laser printer is producing documents with a vertical white line running down every page. What is the most likely cause? Option A, fuser failure. Option B, dirty primary corona wire. Option C, low toner. Option D, clogged printhead. The correct answer is B. In laser printing, a vertical white line usually indicates that something is blocking the toner from reaching the paper, or that the corona wire or transfer roller is dirty, blocked, preventing the charge from being applied to that specific vertical strip of the drum. Low toner typically results in faded print across the whole page, and clogged printheads are an inkjet issue. Which port number is used by the SLP, Service Location Protocol, to help devices find services on a local area network? Option A, port 427. Option B, port 445. Option C, port 548. Option D, port 143. The correct answer is A. SLP uses port 427. TCP, UDP. It is a service discovery protocol that allows computers and other devices to find services in a local area network without prior configuration. Port 445 is for SMB. Port 548 is for AFP, Apple Filing Protocol, and port 143 is for IMAP. Which type of RAM is specifically designed to detect and correct single-bit memory errors? Option A, dual channel. Option B, ECC. Option C, non-parity. Option D, buffered. The correct answer is B. ECC, error correction code. RAM is used in servers and workstations where data integrity is critical. It can detect and fix single-bit errors on the fly. Non-parity RAM has no error checking, and parity RAM can detect but not fix errors. Dual channel is a memory architecture that increases bandwidth, not an error correction feature. A technician needs to synchronize data from an iOS device to a PC over a USB connection. Which software must be installed on the PC? Option A, iCloud. Option B, iTunes. Option C, Finder. Option D, ActiveSync. The correct answer is B. For Windows PCs, iTunes is the standard Apple application used to manage and sync data with iOS devices locally via USB. iCloud is used for cloud-based syncing. Finder is used on macOS, Catalina and later, for local syncing, and ActiveSync is a Microsoft protocol. A network administrator wants to segregate the accounting department's traffic from the rest of the network for security purposes, using the existing switch hardware. Which technology should be implemented? Option A, VPN. Option B, VLAN. Option C, NAT. Option D, DMZ. The correct answer is B. A VLAN, Virtual Local Area Network, allows a technician to logically segment a physical switch into multiple virtual networks. This isolates traffic between departments at the data link layer, Layer 2, even though they share the same physical infrastructure. A VPN is for remote access. NAT is for address translation. and a DMZ is a subnetwork for external-facing services. Which power connector is most commonly used to provide additional power to high-end PCIe video cards? Option A, 24-pin ATX. Option B, 4-pin Molex. Option C, 6 plus 2-pin. Option D, 15-pin SATA. The correct answer is C. High-performance graphics processing units, GPUs, require more power than the PCIe slot can provide. 75W. Therefore, they use supplemental 6-pin or 8-pin, 6 plus 2, power connectors directly from the power supply. 24-pin ATX is for the motherboard, Molex is for older legacy drives, and SATA is for modern storage drives. What is the primary difference between a Type 1 and a Type 2 hypervisor? Option A. Type 1 runs on top of an OS. Type 2 runs on bare metal. Option B. Type 1 runs on bare metal. Type 2 runs on top of an OS. Option C. Type 1 is for Linux. Type 2 is for Windows. Option D. Type 1 supports more RAM than Type 2. The correct answer is B. A Type 1 hypervisor, bare metal, installed directly onto the physical hardware, e.g., VMware SSHI. A Type 2 hypervisor, hosted, runs as an application within an existing operating system, e.g., Oracle VirtualBox or VMware Workstation. Type 1 is more efficient for data centers. Which of the following describes the purpose of a FN or heatsink on a CPU? Option A. To increase the clock speed of the processor. Option B. To provide a mounting point for the RAM. Option C. To increase surface area for heat dissipation. Option D. To protect the CPU from electrostatic discharge. The correct answer is C. A heatsink is a passive cooling component made of thermally conductive metal. Its design incorporates many fins to maximize the surface area in contact with the air. This allows heat to be transferred away from the CPU more efficiently, usually assisted by a fan. Active cooling. Which protocol is used to automatically assign IP addresses, subnet masks, and default gateways to devices on a network? Option A, DNS. Option B, DHCP. Option C, SNMP. Option D, ARP. The correct answer is B. DHCP. Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol automates the IP addressing process. Without it, every device would need a manually configured static IP. DNS resolves hostnames to IPs. SNMP is for network management, and ARP resolves IP addresses to MAC addresses. A user's computer fails to boot and emits a series of beep codes. Where should the technician look to interpret these beeps? Option A. The Windows Event Viewer. Option B. The Motherboard Manual. Option C. The Device Manager. Option D. The Disk Management Utility. The correct answer is B. Beep codes are generated by the BIOS UEFI during the post power on self-test, before the operating system loads. Since the OS hasn't started, software tools like Event Viewer are inaccessible. The specific meaning of beep codes varies by motherboard manufacturer, so the manual is the definitive source. Which mobile device synchronization method uses a base station or controller to manage connections for multiple devices in an enterprise environment? Option A, Bluetooth. Option B, NFC. Option C, MDM. Option D, Wi-Fi. The correct answer is C. MDM. Mobile device management is a centralized software system used by IT departments to monitor, manage, and secure mobile devices, laptops, smartphones, tablets, across an organization. It allows for the remote pushing of configurations and security policies. A technician is building a CAD workstation. Which of the following components should be prioritized? Option A, high-end sound card and large HDD. Option B, maximum RAM and a powerful multi-core CPU. Option C, integrated graphics and a compact case. Option D, standard cooling and a basic NIC. The correct answer is B. CAD. Computer-aided design. Applications are resource-intensive. They require significant processing power for complex calculations, multi-core CPU, and plenty of memory, RAM, to handle large 3D models. A high-end workstation-grade GPU, like NVIDIA RTX Quadro, is also essential, though not listed as the primary pair here. Which wireless standard operates only in the 5 GHz frequency band? Option A, 802.11 grams. Option B, 802.11 N. Option C, 802.11 AC. Option D, 802.11 AX. The correct answer is C. 802.11 AC. Wi-Fi 5 was designed to operate exclusively in the 5 GHz band to avoid the congestion of the 2.4 GHz band. 802.11 grams is 2.4 GHz only, while 802.11 N and 802.11 AX. Wi-Fi 6 can operate in both 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz. And 6 GHz for AX Wi-Fi 6E. Which cable type is most commonly used to connect a modern external hard drive to a laptop for the fastest data transfer? Option A, USB 2.0. Option B, USB-C. Option C, VGA. Option D, FireWire. The correct answer is B. USB-C. Supporting USB 3.2 or Thunderbolt offers the highest data transfer speeds available for external peripherals currently. USB 2.0 is significantly slower. VGA is for video only. And FireWire is an obsolete standard. In cloud computing, what is the term for the ability to scale resources up or down automatically based on demand? Option A, resource pooling. Option B, measured service. Option C, rapid elasticity. Option D, on-demand self-service. The correct answer is C. Rapid elasticity allows users to automatically request more computing resources, like CPU, RAM, or storage, when needed and release them when they are not, ensuring the system can handle spikes in traffic without manual intervention. A user complains that their smartphone is extremely hot and the battery is draining very quickly, even when not in use. What is the first thing a technician should check? Option A, the hardware battery health. Option B, apps running in the background. Option C, the charging cable. Option D. The screen brightness. The correct answer is B. While a failing battery can cause heat, the most common cause of sudden heat and drain on a functioning phone is a runaway app or process. That is pegging the CPU in the background. Checking the battery usage settings will reveal which app is consuming the most resources. Which of the following is a private IP address class B range? Option A. 10.0.0.10.255.255.255. Option B. 172.16.0.0172.31.255.255. Option C. 192.168.0.0192.168.255.255. Option D. 169.254.0.0169.254.255.255. The correct answer is B. The RFC 1918 private address range for Class B is 172.16.0.0 through 172.31.255.255. Option A is Class A. Option C is Class C. And Option D is the APIPA, Automatic Private IP Addressing range. What is the primary purpose of the North Bridge in an older motherboard architecture? Option A. Connecting the CPU to the RAM and video card. Option B. Managing input/output for USB ports. Option C. Handling the BIOS UEFI settings. Option D. Managing the SATA and IDE connections. The correct answer is A. In older chipsets, the North Bridge was the high-speed controller that connected the CPU to the memory, RAM, and the high-speed graphics bus, AGP or PCIe. The South Bridge handled slower I/O like USB and SATA. In modern systems, these functions are mostly integrated into the CPU itself. A user wants to connect a laptop to a wired network, but the laptop does not have an Ethernet port. Which is the best solution? Option A. Bluetooth dongle. Option B. USB to RJ45 adapter. Option C. USB to Wi-Fi adapter. Option D. Crossover cable. The correct answer is B. A USB to RJ45 Ethernet adapter allows a device without a built-in Ethernet port to connect to a physical wired network. Bluetooth is too slow. A Wi-Fi adapter is for wireless. And a crossover cable is for connecting two similar devices directly but still requires a port. Which of the following disk types has no moving parts and provides the fastest boot times for a laptop? Option A. HDD. Option B. NVMe SSD. Option C. Optical drive. Option D. Magnetic tape. The correct answer is B. NVMe. Non-volatile memory express. SSDs use flash memory and communicate over the PCIe bus, offering significantly higher speeds than traditional HDDs, which have spinning platters, and even older SATA-based SSDs. Which tool would a technician use to verify the integrity of a twisted pair network cable and ensure the pins are terminated correctly? Option A. Tone generator. Option B. Multimeter. Option C. Cable tester. Option D. Loopback plug. The correct answer is C. A cable tester checks for continuity and ensures that the wires are mapped correctly to the pins on both ends, checking for shorts or crossed wires. A tone generator helps find a cable in a bundle, and a loopback plug tests a physical port's functionality. A desktop computer shuts down randomly after about 15 minutes of heavy gaming. What is the most likely culprit? Option A. Failing hard drive. Option B. Overheating CPU or GPU. Option C. Corrupt OS files. Option D. Insufficient RAM. The correct answer is B. Random shutdowns during intensive tasks, like gaming, are almost always related to heat. Modern hardware has built-in thermal protection that will shut the system down immediately if temperatures exceed a safe threshold to prevent permanent damage. Which technology is used to create a WPAN, wireless personal area network, for connecting a headset to a smartphone? Option A, NFC. Option B, Bluetooth. Option C, infrared. Option D, LTE. The correct answer is B. Bluetooth is the industry standard for WPANs, designed for short-range, low-power communication between devices like phones, headphones, and keyboards. NFC is for extremely close range, centimeters, and LTE is a long-range cellular technology. What is the function of a DNS server? Option A. To assign IP addresses to clients. Option B. To translate domain names into IP addresses. Option C. To provide secure remote access. Option D. To filter malicious web traffic. The correct answer is B. DNS, domain name system, acts like a phonebook for the internet. It translates human-readable names like google.com into the machine-readable IP addresses, like 142.250.xxx.xxx, that computers use to route data. Which printer type uses an imaging drum and fuser assembly? Option A, inkjet. Option B, thermal. Option C, laser. Option D, impact. The correct answer is C. Laser printers work by using a laser to draw an image on an electrostatic drum. Toner is applied to the drum and then transferred to paper. The fuser then uses heat and pressure to melt the toner onto the paper permanently. A user wants to run a legacy Windows XP application on a Windows 11 machine. Which of the following is the most efficient solution? Option A. Dual booting the PC. Option B. Using a virtual machine. Option C. Buying a second computer. Option D. Reinstalling Windows 11. The correct answer is B. A virtual machine, VM, allows the user to run an entire guest operating system, Windows XP, inside their current host operating system, Windows 11. This is more efficient and convenient than dual booting, as it doesn't require restarting the computer to switch apps. That wraps up our 30-question mock exam for the CompTIA A+220 1101 Core 1. How many did you get right? Let us know your score in the comments. If you found this helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for the Core 2 practice test. If you want to take the full-length practice exam with hundreds of more questions, check the link in the description below.